Welcome to the seaside town of Torquay, a splendid place to focus on if you want to think about boosting your communication skills or boost the communication skills of your team. Of course, you've heard of the French Riviera. You've heard of the Italian Riviera. But Torquay is here on the so-called English Riviera. But don't laugh. It's got all the things you need for a Riviera. It's got sea. It's got sand. Some say it's even got sex. It's definitely got some surf, well, sort of, and sometimes it's even got some sunshine. But Torquay has something which the other beachside places don't have. It's famous for the birthplace of the infamous TV character Basil Fawlty. Now, if you've ever seen the BBC TV series called Fawlty Towers, you'll know that Basil Fawlty is an atrocious communicator. When he wants to communicate with someone like the hotel's Spanish waiter, Manuel, he pokes him in the eyes, he dongs him on the head, he shouts at him, and much, much worse. If he wants to explain to a guest where to find the sea view outside the hotel window, he'll say in the most patronizing way possible, "It's over there, between the land and the sky." So the character Basil Fawlty was dreamt up by the British comedian John Cleese when he was staying here in Torquay at a hotel, the Gleneagles Hotel, and it was run by this guy called Donald Sinclair, who John Cleese thought was the most wonderfully rude man he'd ever met. He really was an appalling communicator and hence became the model for Basil Fawlty, who always gets it wrong. And I was hoping to actually do this piece to camera for you in front of the Gleneagles Hotel, but I found out that unfortunately it's been knocked down and replaced by retirement flats. Nonetheless, the great programs of Fawlty Towers live on the internet and elsewhere for people to watch and laugh at and learn from. So we can all still learn from the mistakes that Basil Fawlty makes time and time again. Whether he's trying to endear himself to American guests or German guests, it never works because he really doesn't empathize with them. And in sessions where we're trying to boost communications of you and your team, there's a lot we can work on to make sure that your people are nothing like Basil Fawlty and learn to become exactly the opposite, to understand the people they're trying to connect with so much more effectively. So, learning empathy and boosting your communication skills are learnable. So you may not become as crazily amusing as Basil Fawlty, but if you and your team can develop more empathy and communicate more effectively, then you can become happier and so much more effective in everything that you do in the business world.